So we're back.
Hi.
Haley,
here.
Jeb, Mickey. We have our characters like you saw during setup. We haven't changed anything except flip the screen around for you.
Yep.
Everything's exactly the same. Again, if you're starting to watch this, you will see some spoilers. I don't think it would ruin how much we're going to play. I don't think it would totally ruin the game for you. But if you want to know nothing, then go back and watch the mechanics and gameplay and just dive in yourself. If you want to see how the game works a little bit more, then there's no other way to get around it than seeing a little bit of spoilage of what's going to happen. Now, it won't be the exact same because some of the cards are random, but in general, some of the stuff's going to get spoiled. The end.
The end.
Alright, so I'm the one who's in charge of the satchel and journal, I guess. So I've got the clue over here for the voracious goddess, and I guess I should read it, right?
Sure.
Since you returned from the expedition, the vision of a strange, gloomy idol that seems to be calling you has been haunting your nights. The piercing cries of a few seagulls caw, caw, pull you out of a deep slumber. They sound so strange. Caw, caw, I'm a seagull. They sound so strange as though they were laughing. You try your best to understand. Where on earth are you? How did you end up in this place? Your memories are clouded and you seem unable to remember. While sifting through your journal, you come across a handwritten sheet upon which something that looks like a route was drawn, along with several statues. As it so happens, one of the statues looks exactly like the idol from your restless dreams. And then there's like a little map and everything on that card, so we can actually see stuff. It says, begin the adventure by putting the 10 card into play. Each player places their figure onto it. So we've already done that, and I'm throwing the clue under the satchel and journal, and I think we can begin, right?
Right. And as explained before, there is no turn order in this game, so...
Can I go first?
It doesn't matter to
me. It doesn't.
I mean, right now the choices are kind of limited, so I mean, it doesn't really matter.
So you kind of start with it, and again, like the rules said, if you absolutely can't agree on somebody actually doing something, then it's the person to the left of the last player that took control of the turn.
One quick thing, the actions that are available is the flip this over. There's a walk action that we can't really do right now. And what is the one with the map? Go see, investigate.
Yep.
That can be taken as well.
I'm going to do go see, investigate.
Alright, so that action requires one or more blue cards to be drawn. And it's 0 success. So it's going to
happen regardless, and I got a woven basket.
She didn't even ask if we wanted to go on that adventure together.
Oh.
Yeah, come on, Haley. We're actually recording.
Oh, I forgot that you have to do that.
Well, she did it by herself, so we weren't able to take that card.
And she didn't take any extra cards
to
ensure a 0 success. So
yeah. So, and then she kept the card from what she drew. There was only one. And then it says take number 5 upon success. So, Mickey, would you mind grabbing number 5?
I don't mind, Jeb.
Call me Dimitri.
No, Jeb. I'm not going to call you Dimitri.
Oh, Jeb.
And here comes the 5 card. Haley, read it.
It says, you stand before a nearly 50-foot high rocky peak.
What?
The view from up there must be quite interesting.
What?
And then this gets put here, and it says, do the climb action. You have to draw at least 1 card for 2 successes. And then you get, if you pass, you get card number 26, and you discard this one. And then it says, if you fail, you fall to the unforgiving stony ground below. Each character involved takes a 104 card.
So
that's an attachment, or what they call an attachment. And if you'll notice, inside that little arrow is the, what is that called again, the map
Explore, investigate.
So it has the explore, investigate action, indicating that cannot be done anymore now. So that's a nice way to remember. Oh, I already, at least until that card goes away, you can't do it again.
Yep. All right, so that was Haley's action, and it's been resolved. So now somebody else can do something. You want to go, Mickey?
Sure. I'm gonna take a peek over here.
Alright, so that is the what action?
That
Pathfind.
This is the Pathfind action.
And it's 0 blue cards and 0 successes. So, are you going to draw anything?
Well, I don't have any cards yet.
What did you get, Haley? The moss bag?
I got a moss bag.
Well,
Woven basket.
That's in your hand, though.
Yeah.
Remember. Yeah, I think I will just because I want a card in my hand. So I'm just going to take one. Technically, I would flip it over, and lucky me. So I got a curse card. It doesn't... I can't keep a curse in my hand, so I literally, depleted the deck and got nothing for it. Anyways, still succeed. I flipped the one over, and oh, wow.
What's that?
I got a bonus card, and it's called Relaxed. So this goes to my hand. The clouds break and the sun bathes you with its warmth. You deeply enjoy this moment of respite. I may discard this during the result step of an action I'm involved in order to apply the following effect. So basically it's going to give me one success no matter what, because it's got this lucky 7 and it's got the regular success. It has or in between, so at least I'm guaranteed something. And again, this goes into my hand. Now there's nothing sitting there, so the 009 from the adventure cards comes out. I'll read you the back. The ground is totally barren here. In fact, the only vegetation among your surroundings are clumps of red seaweed clinging to the rocks. Plumes of yellowish smoke spurt from the ground from time to time, swirling around a dead seagull. So, that comes into play right there. And now we have some open places to put the exploration cards. So I will put one there, and I will put one there. And that's what we have to go with right now.
Jeb, you want to take a stab?
Yeah. Well, there's some interesting looking stuff over there, so I'm going to take the move action. Anybody want to come with?
No, I'm good.
I will. I would like to participate.
Okay. I'm just going to take one. And it requires 0 successes, so I just flip that thing over, and I got a blowpipe, which will just go to my hand.
Or, since I was involved, Jeb
yeah.
could have given it to me if he had wanted to, because again, it was success or failure, the active player gets to pick one of the revealed cards.
And which one are you, Mickey?
I'm the Frankenstein guy. So
Alright, so
coming over here.
it's successful, we made it over, and that's the end of that action. That was an easy action.
Right? We're probably mostly just gonna to keep a variety, unless we notice something that one person really needs to do. We'll probably just continue to just go around the table.
Yeah.
Haley will probably interrupt and say she wants to take 3 turns in a row, but that's okay.
It's funny because it's true. We won't do that yet. I'm going to flip this. And Sarah, I'm
So
not
she's
taking
going
anything.
she's going to pathfind north.
It says lunch. A plump seagull is hopping around just a few yards from you. If you're vegetarian, just ignore it. I'm not a vegetarian, I don't think. So this is immediate action, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no.
That's the lock.
It's staying there.
The lock means players must draw the exact number of cards.
That's rough because you got to get 2 successes off of 1 card.
Wow.
So you're gonna need somebody's gonna need some modifiers. Right? You done reading? I'm gonna flip it around for the screen. Alright, so there's actually two things you can do, though. There is the Pathfind card, but I don't know what it says.
What type? This thing?
Yeah.
You go on your way, discard this. So that's if you just want to get rid of it.
Otherwise, you can go for that, and you only get one card.
Are there
So-
2 successes? Yeah.
My blowpipe gives 2 successes for hunting.
But that's
not a hunting
That is
thing.
the target.
It is?
Yeah.
Really? So you could
I'm
go
gonna
do
go
that.
that way, I think.
Wow, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Get some food, some healing.
So we're going counterclockwise around the table, so I will go.
How did we end up doing that?
We just did. So I am going to. So one of these symbols up here is what's that called? That's called Spot Observe up here, and it's a 1 or more cards, 0 success. So I have to draw the 1 card, which I will do.
I won't hop in.
You are hopping
No,
in.
I'm not.
Nobody's in. Please stop.
I'm over here.
And I have a torch.
Oh.
So it's a skill card. And again, didn't have to get any successes. If I had to get a success, I would have been in trouble because that's only a half a star. I might have had to kick in my bonus that I have. So to craft the torch is actually not that easy. To craft the torch, it's draw 4 cards, but you don't need any successes. So again, as a reminder, when you have an item, all these components to make the torch, you don't it's a bonus if they're on the place that you're standing, but they don't have to be there. It's just harder to construct the item.
Yeah.
So this goes into my hand. It's not a torch yet, so there you go.
34.
And then it's a success, so it's card 34. All right. Bright red seaweed is clinging tightly to the rock. Perhaps it's edible. All right. As you tear a piece of seaweed and give it a taste, as soon as your tongue starts to tingle, you spit it out immediately. However, its flexible and strong stem might prove useful. Immediately after this is revealed, take a number 29 card from the adventure deck if available. So I go back to the same place, I look in the box, and there is indeed a 29. And it has the book symbol, so it's like a clue, and it'll go under the satchel, and it's called red seaweed. The stem of this red seaweed is both flexible and strong. Well, I just read that. So anyways, when this seaweed can be seen on your terrain card, you have the vine resource, which I know you guys won't be able to see it. You could look at the card, but it kind of looks like a little piece of rope or something like that. It almost kind of looks like a ribbony type thing is what the picture looks like. But it's called the vine resource, and that's what this card looks like. So what they're saying is, now this goes under the satchel because we always have access to that now, is when I can see a picture of this red seaweed on the card, which I can here, all this rock is covered with red seaweed. So this card now has the stone resource, and they on that one they call it the vine resource, but on the card it's called Leanna. So I don't know if vine overrides what it's called on this. That's kind of weird.
And then also the red seaweed. Did you mention it where on the card, if you see that, it's available?
That's what I just did. Like I just had a long explanation. You must have been out in space.
Alright, so is it my action?
Yes.
Should I go hunting? Should I go do that?
Yes.
Alright, well first I need to actually walk back over there, so that's what my action is.
If you're going to meet someone, isn't it free?
Good call, right?
Because
From
I'm
my
over there.
hand. Yeah, on your player cards, it says if you move to a terrain where there is an explorer or fire figure, it's one less card to draw. So
And I'm already on that terrain,
I'm
so.
just going to do that so I don't draw anything. And then if you guys do not mind, I'm going to take another action.
So again,
Go
now, so
ahead.
here's a good example of us not going around the table, because Jeb actually has the ability to be able to do this. So he's probably going to take 3 turns in a row to be able to do it. So that's part of the game. Just like not like, so it would be like if we were really out in the woods. Jeb, I need you to do all this right now, and we're just going to like let you do your thing.
Yep. So can Haley participate with me in that?
Yes, as
All
long
right.
as she's on the table.
Okay.
I'll
So
participate.
I'm going to build. Haley wants to participate, so it's going to be 2 cards that come out because I don't have.
So
bamboo.
Jeb is crafting an item right now. He's not standing on a spot that has any bamboo, so he has to do. What is the cost to?
The cost is 2 cards, and
Yep.
if there was a bamboo, it would
would-
have reduced it by 2.
Okay, so now he has to hope that he gets
Zero
success, but he had to draw 2 cards to do it.
All right. So Haley, do you want this or not? Snowshoes.
No,
I'll let you look. The other was a curse,
I don't
and the
need,
curse
I
gets
don't need
lost.
snowshoes.
I'll take
unless
it.
you want
And I crafted this. It was a success, so I will put it
And you got
There.
3.
where they can see it.
Okay.
And I put the die on it with 3.
That item comes into play with 3 pips,
Yep.
so he'll have 3 uses out of it.
And then I guess that was that action. So I'm going to take another action.
So Jeb's still going to be the lead person going.
He's still going.
And I'm going to do this. Lunch, right? Or whatever the card is. I have to draw one card. The lock means that it's only 1.
Right, you can't modify it at all.
And then I need 2 successes. And what is it? I reduce the pip on here by 1.
Yep.
To use the ability of the blowpipe,
Yep.
which gives an automatic 2 successes. So I'll flip that, and there's 1 on there, so that's 3 successes. And I just needed 2.
Right.
And I'm going to take this card in my hand. And since this was successful, it
Card
says
1.
banish this and get card 1.
Right.
So this goes to the banished pile.
So that goes to the banish pile.
Yeah. And then card number 1 is what I get. Wow. There's a lot of 1s. Whoa. Meat crustacean. Well, it's literally like a crab leg and a rabbit leg or something. And this has the food action. Randomly take 3 cards, 6 if you have a fire resource from the discard pile, and shuffle them back into the action deck. And it's a 1-use thing, so that will go to my hand.
No, it doesn't. Isn't that an item?
Yeah, it is.
It goes right into play.
Oh, just automatically?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because I can't craft it, right?
Yep.
So put a 1 pip on that.
So now you're full. Now at this
Yeah.
point, Jeb. Now he could have chose to put it under his what is that? A blowgun or something? Blowpipe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Instead of starting a new column, because with 3 players we only have 2 items to be able to do that with.
Yeah.
Now you wouldn't have had any dice manipulation because I'm assuming that it doesn't. And if you use that, what does it do?
If I use it...
So if you eat drink, what does it do?
return this after it. So first, I randomly take 3 cards or 6 from the discard, shuffle them back into the action deck, and then I return this back to.
Right. So, in case you didn't understand it, when we described this when we were playing. So let's just pretend Jeb had put it under that card. He would literally have had to use a pip on the blowgun to take the eat action if he had put it under there, which kind of wastes the blow pipe. So that's why he's choosing to put it over in the other column. And now we have a way to get cards back into the deck, but Jeb's limited to what he can do in terms of items. And
Does that get a foggy thing, or does
no?
it...
That gets a once
The eating thing was the fog that was there.
Right, but I mean, on that card it just said banish it. It didn't say like...
Yeah, but once
Oh, it
the
did.
thing's
Once it goes away,
clear,
then
yeah,
okay.
then you get that.
Alright, so 7 comes out. Further to the north, the terrain slopes steadily down to the water. And that is the top of the island. with a couple of actions.
I forgot to put that on.
All right, so Haley, you want to go?
So it's interesting about while Haley's thinking here, if you can see this, like when you get an attachment card, like this is a blown up cliff because we're standing on the cliff, and this is the one where it was telling us about the red seaweed. So you can see a little bit of the red seaweed down here, but this card blows it up so you can see just like the whole rock on it. So it kind of serves as a reminder and a zoom in on what just happened there.
I'm gonna look at try to do the climb action
Right?
on the cliff.
What? How many cards you taking?
Is Jeb gonna...
What's the percentage to get 2 successes on the things?
Okay, so...
Oh, probably. Ooh.
Are you playing the game with her or no?
I'm debating.
Alright, so what do you have to get? 1 card and 2 successes?
Yeah.
1 or more.
Yeah.
So you have a 6% chance of completing that if you take only 1 card.
You said 6?
6.
Whew, not happening.
With 2 cards you have a 45% chance.
Okay.
And with 3 cards you have a 75% chance. And then it just gets better from there.
Oh. How many are you taking?
I'll take a 3-card odd.
Yeah, just kill us, Haley. Way to go.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
kill
you're
us.
gonna kill us,
Do I
Haley.
want to get in on that?
You
I don't
wanna
want
get
to
in on
fall on
Do you want to get in
fall
on it?
down a cliff.
I want in on it?
No,
I'm
no.
gonna- alright,
I'll
okay.
let you do it by yourself.
Alright, so we got 1. Nerves of steel. Oh man.
Oh, you don't have a 7 thing, do you?
I don't have a 7.
Oh, you don't have anything in play, so this is all...
Wow.
You just failed, dude.
I just
you just failed. You're not going to get 2.
I just failed.
Ooh.
I got a camouflage outfit. Wow.
And you have no hand of cards to do anything either.
No way in the cards is nothing.
Wait, yeah, that thing's in your hand.
No,
right? You didn't
yeah, that's
roll
in...
it.
Yeah,
Well, that's right. I
do
mean,
I
she has
still get
nothing
to
in her
take
hand.
something if I
Yes,
failed?
you still
Oh,
get to
okay.
take
You can't
something.
take that, though.
Well, oh no, really?
Just, it's the truth.
Ooh.
Wow, Haley.
I tried. It was a 75% chance. That wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
well, it wasn't bad odds, but you had nothing just in case something went wrong.
Which one are you?
Who is that?
That's me.
That's you? Oh. I'll take the camouflage out and put it in my hand. Alright,
think
so
that's
I
this
get card 104.
It says you fall to the unforgiving
I said that
stony
wrong.
ground. Each individual or each involved character takes a 104 card.
Good thing you didn't get involved.
I know,
huh, Jeb?
right? Is it going to be broken back?
Dead. Just dead.
Discard.
Somebody has to
10
carry her
cards.
for the rest of the adventure.
Injured. That's not too bad. Doesn't look horrible.
Well, tell Haley.
I'm reading. It says you are injured. I can do a heal thing for I have to draw at least 2 cards and get 3 successes. And then I'll get card 3 and return it. And if I don't do... Oh, wait, it doesn't... It says...
Yeah, that's going to trigger.
Right. So did you finish telling
Yeah,
what it
finishing.
did?
And then if I don't surpass, the injury bleeds profusely. Each character involved takes a 105 card.
Okay, so this is in her hand. It's not in her hand when she draws it. When she drew this state card, it does have the picture of a blue box with an X through it. So what that means is she has to discard as many cards from the top of the action deck as state cards in her hand. So her character is in her hand, and that counts as a state card. So 1 card is going to come off the top of the action deck.
And state cards are the red hands.
Right. State cards are the red hands.
So
So if Haley was to
we
take...
don't know how to think anymore.
Okay, so if Haley was like, you know, I'm going again, I've got to get this cliff done, and she failed again, right at this moment in time, now she would have 2 state cards in her hand. So if she failed again,
Yeah.
the second time, she'd have to draw another 104 card, but now she has the 2, and 2 would come off of there. And as she just read a second ago, there is a way to heal, and don't forget that other people can help you do that, particularly if they had some kind of heal item in front of you. That would definitely be beneficial, because right now she has to get 3 successes to get rid of that thing and draw 2 cards. So, you know,
It's a broken
that's
back.
yeah, that hurts. That hurts a little bit.
All right.
So
you want to go, Mickey?
I am going to. Let's see, what else do I have on this card? Oh, I can. What's the magnifying glass? I can search. Yeah, there's nothing stopping me from searching. I'm gonna go ahead and take that search action. It's a
0-0.
draw no cards and just see what number 13 gives us. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have a choice. And Mickey takes that one. Haley says that's the wrong one. But she has no room to talk because she's bleeding out right now or whatever. Yeah. Like, oh, hey, there was a rock below there. Okay. You walk towards the dead seagull. When you are just a few feet from it, a gout of steam spurts from the ground. Swiftly jumping aside, you manage to avoid getting burned. You may not be that lucky next time. So I take a 103, or not 103, a number 3 card. So a 003. There's a bunch, as you can see. I'm going to take this middle one. Jeb wants to pick for me, but I'm not going to let him.
I thought he was fanning it out, so
I was fanning it for the camera. The active player may discard 1 card with the keyword skill from their hand or inventory to take 1 additional 3 and then banish this card. So this card, I am not going to. I don't have a skill anyways, so I can't do that. I'll banish that. And the back of number 3. You remember these words whispered by Emily Z, the zoologist from previous expedition. I only knew a few of the wild animals we have to face so far, but experience tends to show that when it goes everything is fine. While when it goes sa, you may want to get ready to fight. I probably butchered those. Woo! I got an experience point. The continent is home to formidable creatures, so no matter what you like best, fighting or stealth, make sure you are always prepared for the worst during your expedition. When you need to spend some experience point, return this, and it gives me 1. So that, again, has the book symbol, and it goes under the satchel. And that completes that action.
I think I am going to move to the north. You want to come
Haley?
with Haley?
Yeah, I'll come with them.
Alright, so actually I gotta do this first.
Yeah, you do.
1. Obey. Who's that?
Me. I'm not participating.
The following effect applies as long as you have this in your hand.
I don't know. Wait.
During the cost step of an action you are involved in, if you have a card with the keyword monster in your hand, you may apply the following effect. So you need monster to do that.
It's such a good card, but
Yeah,
I don't know where you find.
I
the
saw that and I was
monster,
like, wait, but then you're
Where do you
like,
find the
monster,
monster?
and I'm like,
That's-
ugh.
Alright, so bam, we're there. That's it for my action, I guess. So, Haley.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna do the eye action, and it's cost 0, success of 0.
So she's
for
gonna
card number 11.
Spot, observe. Are you drawing anything, or are you just
No.
taking the zeros and
Just
going
taking
with
the
it?
zeros.
All right. So, 11.
If there is a totem pole looky symbol
A flag
card
thing.
under, not a purple flag, but it looks like a totem pole on
Right.
it. Under the satchel and journal card, you may apply the following effect.
We don't have it.
We don't
No.
have it.
We have like a zipper thing.
Instead of revealing this, la, 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 la.
Well, we don't have it, so you're revealing it.
Yep. A man is lying face down among the rocks. Approaching closer, you notice his clothes are torn and tattered, and his body is swollen and puffy. Parts of the body are mutilated, and the man's skin bulges with what looks like large eggs. Delightful. And that sits there.
I did that. All right. I think I will do that, and I am going to go ahead and take one card to do it too. Probably a curse, because that's how I roll. Let's see if I can get a success of 0. And I did. I got Remember, which is, this is pretty nice because it's, I can choose a skill, or whatever these, action card from the discard pile, and I can add it to my hand, and then I discard this, and it costs me nothing to do it.
It's literally just switching this card with one in the discard.
With something in the discard pile, yeah. It's pretty nice. So I get that card, and then this flips. Oh, geesh. That says cursed. That can't be good. Crud. Okay. Anxiety overcomes you. Despite the cold temperature, you are sweating profusely and start to shake uncontrollably. So, this card, as you can see, has a red border around the action. So, that means everybody that was involved with me has to take this. Mm-hmm. I'm solo, so it's just me. I have to do it immediately. And what I have to do is, is the Remember, which is ironic since that's the, I think it's called Remember. I don't know what it's actually called on the sheet. It's called Think, Compose Myself. Alright, so I have to draw 0 cards and get 2 successes.
Wait, have, like, no more than 0?
Oh, it's got a plus.
Oh, okay.
It does have
wow.
It does have a plus, but I have to get 2 successes. You are able to calm yourself, and I get a 3 card. And shuffle any curse cards you just drew back into the action deck instead of discarding them. If I fail after a long struggle, I regain my composure. Each involved character will take a 101 card, except for those that are tired. They take 103 instead. So, now I have a choice. And I don't want a bad thing to happen to me. So, I am gonna... I'm gonna take 2.
2? Wow.
Yeah. 2. But there's a half a star and another half a star for the win.
Wow.
So there's the 2 successes, which is pretty sweet. And first I will decide what I'll learn by doing. I can discard this during the cost step, and I can apply draw 3 less, or I can take a club, and wow, that's really good. I think I'm going to take the club. I'm going to do that, and then I get a 3 card, and I'll take this one. That gives me awesome. I got another. I'm not going to read all this anymore. It's an experience point. It's probably got different flavor text, but I'm not going to do that right now. I didn't draw any curse cards, so that part doesn't matter. And then this is okay. So this is just the discard one. So that goes into the past.
Number 6 is what comes out.
And number 6 comes out. There is no smoke here. Some moss and even a few bamboo-like canes grow in this area. So there's that. Oh, look down here, Jeb. What do I see?
That stuff, seaweed
I see this.
stuff, right? So
we actually have
a rope there?
The vine slash action, and the symbol on it is whatever they... I wonder if that's the French word, and they messed it up.
It might be.
But wait.
No, get your magnifying glass out of here.
Look at something under
No,
the bamboo.
I don't want to. Look. Oh, Haley, look what Haley did.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so you guys probably can't see it, but there is a hidden number on this card right here. And so hidden numbers basically let you switch that card out if you want to. And
we need to put a fog here first before we switch out.
But notice that that's there, and the bamboo's there. So there's a couple different resources there now.
And Haley, what was the number you saw? So is it my go? Or,
Yep.
I guess. I'm going to do the investigate the dead body man. So it's just one card with no success. Did you want to join or not?
Yeah, I'll join.
I'm just taking one. Knowledge is power. You get more experience. Take a 3 for each other. Knowledge is power. Oh. I might hold on to that.
Want to do it?
Yeah. Unless you want to.
I don't really care.
Okay,
Number
so that was
13.
a success. 31.
31, sorry.
What?
Number 31 to replace this. Oh, return this. So this goes back to...
Okay, so Jeb got a return, and return means back into the box. So that goes back in, and you get a 31?
31.
31.
The waves violently pound the rocks, splashing your face with sea spray. You inch towards the body along the slippery rocks, trying your best not to fall into the water. There's an action that is... It looks like a seesaw. What was that? Balance jump. It's a 1-3, and it's either you manage to keep your balance or you get knocked down and drenched to the bone. So that is available now. And then there's no longer
There's no
that
longer
search.
that search action, or spot,
Yeah.
whatever it's called.
So,
Alright.
Haley?
So while those guys are all up there getting in trouble, I'm just down here doing the thing.
I'm gonna heal myself, be a responsible
Yeah.
player.
You... What?
I'm gonna heal myself.
Well, it's not doing anything really,
Well,
unless
I
you're
don't-
gonna... Are you gonna try something stupid? Is that why you're trying to heal yourself? Oh my gosh. That's not... She's not a responsible player, because
I'm
she's
a
costing...
responsible...
You're costing us all this stuff.
That's our life that you're...
Yeah,
throwing
no,
Okay,
away.
Mr. Has-Meat. You can heal us. Aren't you building any fires? Bringing back the cards.
I don't
Wow.
have fire building
Yes, you
skills.
do. You have the fire. But how do we put this out?
You have to make a fire.
How do you make a fire?
Cards.
With
that you're
cards.
discarding.
I'm not discarding.
Yes, you are going to.
I'm fine. I took
What?
3.
Alright.
And you gotta get 3 successes.
I'm gonna get 3 successes. So I've got 1.5, 2, 4.
4.
Wow. Wow.
So I get card
So-
number 3, and I return this.
Okay, so what she was actually doing for her turn was taking this action from a card in her hand, obviously trying to heal herself, and she was successful, and this gets returned.
She gets a 3.
An incident from your previous expedition comes to your mind. Harvey was so excited about the discoveries made during the first 2 weeks on the continent that he neglected to eat or get enough sleep. When the first difficulties came, he was the first one to die. An experience point. Tip: surviving the first hours must be your number 1 concern, so find hunting and fishing spots and gather appropriate equipment, and find a comfortable place to rest and turn your experience points into advanced skills. When you need to spend experience points, return this to spend 1.
So we have 3 experience now.
Yep. I'm gonna do remember.
Alright, I think I am also going to play a card from my hand and try to craft a club. Okay, let's take a look at the club here. Alright, so the club costs, I need 0 successes to create this item, okay? It has the wood symbol, the ribbony symbol, which is basically, if we look in our satchel, we have that symbol because of
That
the
seaweed.
the seaweed. I am standing on a card with that seaweed. It also requires the stone symbol. I'm standing on a spot that has the stone symbol.
It
So-
doesn't require, it just helps with crafting.
Yes, I'm sorry. Jeb's correct. I don't have to have it. But I have 2 of those. This one reduces the draw by 1. This one reduces it by 1. So all I have to do is draw 1 card to be able to create this club. And that's what I am going to do. And I got rudimentary flint. So I am going to go ahead and keep that in my hand. That's actually one of the things that lets you create fire. And I have this item. It has 3 pips. So I put 3 there. I have 3 uses. and it gives me the fight ability, or helps with the fight action, and it helps with, what is that called with the keys? Somebody help me out.
What?
Open, pick lock, or close, so I can beat the crap out of a chest. I just smash it open. So that's what we got going on with the club, and I will actually, you know what? If Jeb doesn't mind, I'm just gonna go again.
Go for it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take an action and build the flint. And
There's rocks here.
yeah, I know it's for free. I'm just trying to decide, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and start its own column, and not put it with that. So I have one thing there, and now I'm done because I didn't draw a card with that.
I'll do the map thing up top. Go see investigate. It costs 1 to do. Haley, you want to get involved or not?
What are you doing?
Investigating.
Yeah, I'll get involved.
Learn by doing. You may discard this card during the cost step of an action to reduce it by 3. Do you want that?
No, I'm good.
I'm going to take it, but I'm tossing my snowshoes because I can't hold more than 3 blue hands in my hand. So, Mickey, can you hand me the number 18 card, please?
I can do that, Jeb.
You have reached the northern end of the island. You have no idea how much time it would take you to reach an area with more abundant resources, but one thing is certain: if you stay on this barren slab of rock, you are bound to starve. The many reefs that surround the island would surely wreck any craft trying to approach or leave. However, you might be able to swim through them. The sea is calm right now, but this is not the time to be reckless. And it has the stairs, which I think means all players have to do it. And it's like an anchor, so it's like the swim sail action. And if I succeed, I get a card. If I fail, then it's probably something bad about freezing. So that's going to sit there for now. And that's it for me. So
I'm just going to move to here. I'm going to move, but there's no persons there, so I have to...
I'm going with...
You're coming with?
Yeah, because I don't...
Yeah,
I can't. I have nothing to help with that stuff. So
we've got Dark Whispers. The following effect applies as long as you have this in hand. -1 for processing, navigating, or praying. It looks like, and you get either -1 or those, and that's actually pretty nice. I'm gonna discard the woven basket to keep that. If you're okay with that.
The basket lets you hold more things in one line.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
But I like the camouflage outfit better because it gets a -3 in hunting and disguise, and I thought that'd be important.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the move action, and it will cost me a card because I'm not going to where somebody is. But I will succeed if you can pass me a card. And it is Woven Cord. The ability of it is, well, to make it, it's a no success type of card. It's a one-use type of thing. Put a fire figure into play on the terrain card, and then discard it. So it's a fire maker type of thing. I'm going to go ahead and take another action. I'm going to remove that die on the rudimentary flint and take the fire action on the card. It is +1 card and get 1 success, and I put a fire figure into play on my terrain card, and then I discard this. So
just one.
Yeah, well, yep. I'm just going to take 1, flip it. I got a half a star, so I'm going to go ahead and discard my bonus to pass it. So is this a banish? Discard this. So, into the past, Nobody's with me, so unfortunately this really good card is going to go into the past. Oh.
Discard pile?
So I'm going to take this, because that is kind of
this one's
super
really
good.
nice.
Although I could have just used my remember to take it. Swapped it out.
You can always do that too.
It's the same effect at the end of the day. And then, so after that being a success, we have fire on that spot.
And then that flint gets discarded.
And the flint gets discarded. And we do have all the right cards over here, right? Yeah.
Alright. I am going to take the move action. I don't know if you want to come with, Haley.
No.
Alright, and that's not me.
Coming over
for
with
free.
Yay! Coming over with
And
me.
I am going to take another action. I'm going
Alright.
to do the meat crustacean eating. So randomly take 3 cards, but since there's a fire I get to take 6 from the discard and shuffle them back into the action.
You like my little fire, don't you?
Yeah. It makes my food nice and
Random.
I know.
What is it?
Shuffling.
Oh, it's random.
Yeah.
It's still good. It's still life, no matter what it is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I assume we can
And those get shuffled back in.
1 curse back in.
You're not supposed to peek.
Well, I mean, it's...
I don't think it matters. Maybe it does. Who knows?
I could have just looked at all the cards in the discard before I did it, and then looked at them afterwards. Alright, so 6 off. This gets returned. So, and I lose the pip on it. So I ate some food there. Exciting.
Good job.
It helped with Haley's broken back. Alright.
My turn?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, so I'm gonna use remember, so I can choose this to look at to get a card with the blue hand from the discard pile.
And
It's
that
a 0/0?
It's a 0/0.
Mm-hmm.
So she's choosing not to draw any cards.
I'm taking that one.
She's taking, it looks like an instant success
Mm-hmm.
card.
I'm gonna try to cliff again.
Oh my god.
But I have an instant success this time.
Yeah, but it's still 3, isn't it?
No, it's 2.
Oh, it's
It's a
2,
2.
okay.
So I'm gonna take... What's the percentages?
1 card, 1 success is 55% chance. 2 cards is 88% chance.
Alright, I like 88% chance odds. I'll take 2
I
cards.
kind of like my life.
Like, yeah, no
but
kidding, Haley. Why don't you just kill us all?
Oh, yeah, 2 cards. We
Okay.
just got 6 back.
Alright,
We're
whatever.
fine.
Sure.
Yay!
Okay, what's the other card? What is that?
A fire making kit.
Oh, wow.
And the friction fire.
She got
So
2 fire
this got
makers?
discarded for you to that.
Wait, I don't think you have to discard it right away. It says...
Oh, use it
Hearing
during
the
the result
results
thing. And you know, I think making fire is probably more important than a camouflage thing. So I'm gonna keep the fire and get rid
How
of
long does
this.
the fire last?
Oh, that's a good point.
I never saw anything about fire going away.
I didn't either, that's why I was wondering.
But I passed. So I get card number 26 and the cliff gets discarded. So I'm gonna just softly take this while Mister's looking a little mess.
So I guess this
I assume if you don't have the... It either moves... It must move around, I guess. Like if you don't have your...
If you don't have the token and you try to build a fire,
Take it from another place and put it there, maybe?
maybe.
Because I don't think the intent was to be able to have a fire figure on every single space on the map.
Right.
Well, we only have 3 in
Right.
general. Finally, you make it to the top of the rocky peak. The ocean stretches as far as the eye can see in every direction. This volcanic island is only about half a mile long from what you've seen. The resources look too scarce for you to survive here for more than a few days. You notice a path to the south, apparently free of any jets of steam. Constantly looking for an easier means of access, you carefully walk back down from the peak. Banish the terrain card you're standing on, replace it with a 10 card.
Whoa, that's cool. So we banished this card.
So she did it?
Yep. And replace it with
What?
with a 10 card.
This gets
Really?
replaced with a 10. This gets discarded.
Oh. Good job, Haley.
You said banish this?
Mhm.
Banish, so that goes into the banish zone.
Ooh.
The gold 10 comes out. And this goes into the past.
This is past?
Yeah. Ah, it opened up a path to
Nuh-uh.
us out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And y'all didn't even do the cliff.
No, we didn't. I'm going to peek over here, I think. So I'm going to take whatever. Oh, I can't. Is there? There is nothing going that way.
Did you all
Oh,
do
that,
the
never
secret
mind.
number?
Duh.
Secret
No,
number.
Nobody wants to do the secret number.
Why?
Yeah, I'm just going to look over there. I'm not going to take any cards. Thinking ahead. You can take some time to ponder your possible options going forward to survive in this hostile environment. Oh, crud. One involved character may discard one card with keyword will from their hand or inventory in order to obtain a success during the results step of the following action.
Oh, I should have got in with you. But you have remember, don't you? Because
Not
that's
anymore.
Oh.
So it is a think action, 0 plus cards, one success that I have to do by myself. And nothing horrible really happens to you if you don't succeed. I'll just take one card and see if we can do it. So the bad part of that thing just says I lack inspiration. And then this goes discard, right? Yes. That goes into the past.
And then number 4 comes out.
And then number 4 comes out. Progression in this direction is hampered by many jets of boiling steam. It seems you have to take a steep path to reach the ocean that you can see below. So there you can see the little bursts of steam on that card. Nothing in these two places to put exploration cards. We still have
seaweed.
the seaweed stuff there. And I think that's it, except for new actions and things we can take.
I'm going to do the look, or the spot observe. It's a 1-0, so I'm just flipping one card. Ooh, knowledge is power. I'm keeping that, I think. And then I am getting card number 12, please. From the few tracks you spot on the ground, it seems that a small animal was recently here. You hide and wait in silence. And there is a locked target thing that's a 2-2. Oh, well, 2 plus, which means depending on the number of successes, certain things happen. So it is a hunting card that's going to be there. And I can guarantee 2 successes, but if we get 7, then we get 3 cards. So,
Wow.
don't know if I can get that many right now. So, can you hand me, what was it, 14? I want to switch that out.
Yes, I can.
We're switching out the secret thing.
How do you feel, Dad? Your daughter is such a completionist.
So what happens is, since we saw 14, we look for the 14 card, and it has a thumbs up with the number 6 on it. So this says, you frighten a little crab and it scurries into a small hole hidden away among the weeds. So we flip it and replace it, and now there is
A secret spot.
an action up there. And I just move the whole map. And where does this go, Mickey? In the past?
Player finds they may discard the card on which it is spotted, so into the past.
Okay. And then, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to take that search action real quick.
I terribly mind.
Can you hand me 16, please?
Trying to look up fire and keep messing.
There's something there. Following the scampering crab, you notice a gleam at the entrance of the hole. You crouch down and reach into the hole and to take the object. It's a metal gear wheel. A small metal gear wheel found in the lair of a crab. And it has the the book symbol, so it goes in our satchel.
I'm gonna move one this way. And since there's no one there, I have to take a card for the... No. It's this one, right? I read off of the card I'm moving from, not the one I'm
Right.
moving to. Okay.
Because you're taking the action
Yeah.
there.
So I don't have to take a card, so I won't take a
Okay.
card. And that's it. Go ahead, Dan.
But if he's looking, then I'm going to continue.
Yeah, Jeb's going to continue since you're looking.
I'm going to play this card in my hand. There's an action, Knowledge is Power. It's a 1/1, and I have to just draw one. If I get more experienced if I succeed. And I have another Knowledge is Power in hand, so it actually increases the number of cards I would get if I succeed. So I'm just going to test this and hope I get one success. I do.
You create a new one, and you move your original.
Alright, so success says you get more experience. Take 1 3 card. For each other Knowledge is Power card in the hands of all involved characters, take an additional 3 card. Discard this. And I have another one in hand. So I get 2 number 3s, and this gets discarded.
What are you doing?
It was an action in my hand.
Are we over here? What are we doing? Sorry.
It was an action
It
in
was
his
an
hand, like it
action
wasn't
in
on the
my hand.
board.
Didn't I do that last time we played?
No, you read it.
No.
We never got it.
Kept fussing at you that, like, what are you doing, what are you doing? And I finally clicked that you were doing something from your hand.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't.
So we got more, we've got 5 experience now.
Woo!
And go ahead, Mickey. 'Cause I kind of...
You were hogging, Jeb? Is that what?
Well, you were busy, so...
I was busy.
In this game, when people are busy, other
People
can
can
go.
just keep going. Maybe I'll do the magnifying action.
I already did it once and got the gear wheel. But I don't know if
Nothing
you wanna-
happened.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
I'll try that. See if there's and if there's nothing, then you insert your arm into the hole again, but find nothing worthwhile. Oh. You notice that the ground around the tunnel is loose and crumbling. You could easily dig it out and hide in there. And this gets put there, and it's attached there, so now this whole card has
An extra success.
An
hunting.
auto success on a hunter.
Yep.
Nice. So that with my blowpipe, that gives us 3 successes.
Yep.
Alright. So I'm going to go again. And I'm going to look at the bloated man.
Do you have stuff you got 1
I
success?
have an
in
automatic success, so I'm going to take 3 cards to try to get
for like
2
an
successes.
80% chance or something.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
She's doing the bloated body thing.
Why?
Because I'm curious! Fight me.
You're killing our deck.
Half and
I
half.
have a half and half. No, I got 1.
1.
Bamboo armor.
Oh.
Wow, that's fancy.
Actually, she has 2, right?
I don't even need to use
1,
that.
2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, she got it.
Boom! Nothing.
Nobody participated with you, so they're all gone.
Alright, and then it says you managed to keep your balance. Take a number 32 card from the adventure deck.
If what?
if available.
She
the
just
card.
took the card right out from under you. That was really rude.
Discard this and replace it with a 139 card.
So you get this first?
Now that the danger has passed, you search the body, wasting no time. I got a Metal Gear wheel. Got another one.
Oh, that goes over.
Found on the body of a naval officer.
What does that do?
It gives a +6.
It's got a flag thing?
Yeah, so we have 2 +6s.
On gears.
For gears.
We have one for with a plus sign
Oh,
in the
the only
middle of the
two-
gear.
so we have
for
two-
2 different types of gears.
2 blue flags?
Oh, it is 2 different types of gears. Wow.
So I need 139.
Wonder what that's going to do in the future. And this gets discarded, so it goes to the past.
And now we can come over here and only have to get 1 success on 3 cards. Because I have this. Can we go swim? Can we please go swim? Please, please,
No.
please.
You have
Please,
to
we'll
have
have-
all of us, and
Yeah, please.
we're
and
not over
No,
there.
we're not
Yeah,
over
but
there.
it'd be free to move
It doesn't
over
matter.
here.
You're not the whole party. Read your
Please.
card.
Judging by the insignias on his jacket, this man was once a French naval officer. Besides being worn and faded, you could still make out the name. FT-116 La Rochelle. Probably the ship to which the man was assigned. Unfortunately, there's nothing else worthwhile on him.
Oh. That's kind of a letdown.
But we got a new gear thing.
So that's
He was
just there.
what?
That's just there. It does nothing.
We got a gear from him.
Well, I know. I'm not saying
Please,
that.
can we go swim? It's 1 success on 3 cards
I'm gonna
because I
use
have
the
this
think
thing.
action from my hand. Randomly take 7 cards
Haley, stop.
from the deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I get to keep 1 blue hand and shuffle the rest back. I'm going to take the bow. Is it okay if I craft the bow?
Why are you asking me? Can you?
Well, it'd be another action right away.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
trying to get permission.
He doesn't have to.
Alright.
So what are you doing?
Crafting a bow.
What does the bow look like? And then
I get -1 card because there's rope on that island.
so you need. Oh, okay. So there's nothing else I can help with. So there's no really, except for the cards. Yeah, I'll help you, just in case there's a good card that I need.
2 successes. So, well, I didn't really need anything, did I? Another knowledge is power. Valiant hearts shall not fail. You may discard during the result step of an action you are involved in order to apply to... that's a really good one to keep. I don't know if you...
No, I'm full anyways.
Alright,
It
I'll
was
take
just
that.
there was no reason not to help. Really.
Right. Okay, so I got the bow out. So...
I'm gonna craft something too while we're crafting here. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to craft a torch at this point. It is draw 4. You don't need any successes. You get a -1 if there's wood. You get a -1 if there's rope. You get a -2 if there's already fire. So we have the vines provide the rope. The fire provides the fire. So instead of drawing 4 cards, I can draw 1, and I have a torch. So I'll draw 1 card. I will reveal it. I got Forbidden Experiment, which looks like it's one of my character cards, which will go to my hand since I can actually hold that now. And the torch actually has 4 uses. It helps with the fire symbol, it helps with the search, and it helps with healing. And it can reduce a card by 1 and or get a success and a lucky 7 success. So that's pretty sweet. I don't know. Do you want to go back over there?
Not right now. I want to do other stuff.
All right.
Okay, y'all can do other
spent
stuff.
all this time
You guys
building
can do
up
other stuff.
bows
Go
and
hunt.
stuff.
Go
Well,
hunt.
Fine.
I'm fine.
Then you're just gonna sit there for a little bit.
I'll sit there for a little bit. I'm fine.
All right.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do the hunt action.
All right. Well, I'll participate, but I don't think I can really help you with anything,
Can I can take a pip off of each of these, right?
as far as I know.
Okay, so doing the hunt action, I have to draw 2 cards, and it's locked, so it has to be 2.
No. You have a hunt with
It's a and or, and I'm going to go with the successes instead of the minus.
And
or.
Oh, but yeah, but if I do that and I don't take any cards, then I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. And we'd get 2 cards.
That's
fine. Probably better. Yeah.
You can do it you can do whichever way you want. I just want.
And can't he join you in this?
I am, but I don't have any. I don't have any hunt.
I
And don't
didn't
forget,
know.
this is automatic success.
Yeah, I counted that.
Okay.
All right, so I guess I will do that, so I don't have to draw any cards.
Nope.
Yep.
And I've got.
Nope. Sorry, you do.
'cause
It's locked.
Oh, okay.
So all that discussion
For nothing.
for he can't modify it anyways.
Yep. All right, so first card is the 7, which actually gives me a point there,
Yep.
right? And that makes 1, right? Okay, so that's 1. The 7 counts as 2, 3,
3,
4, 5, 6.
Nicely done.
I can boost it to get an extra thing. I don't know. Yeah, I
Just
won't do it. I'll save it for,
something
something
like-
special.
What
Okay,
number?
so he gets 2 number 30s.
30s.
Reveal them. Okay, and I'm not bloodied. Choose one of the remaining cards which represents the result of your hunt. Return the other cards and green to gold. I only get 2.
You just lost your spot. Why don't you keep your finger in
I
there?
don't know. I know you get to. There's 3 of them though, so you pick 2.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
okay. What does the green to gold mean? Banish this green card and replace it with a gold card bearing the same number. Okay, so that's after I do this. I got the strange celiphoid and the stone-eating crab. Did I reduce the? I didn't reduce these when I shot. That's important to do, right? So I guess go for this big one, right?
Go for the
to
big
get
guy.
better food, maybe.
I don't know. We haven't done it yet. So you have to pick one, right?
Yeah.
And so you're locked in.
What? Yeah, this one is a locked
And
and forced to do it immediately.
yeah, but I'm participating. Don't
Yeah.
forget. So.
Do you have a sword action?
Yep. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So
All right,
we have
so
to
it's
draw one and get
card.
2 successes.
Yep. And
Okay,
it's
so
a half success on
I'm
it.
just going to. You're not supposed to tell me yet. I'm going to use the
well,
club,
I assumed you were.
and that'll put that at a 2, and we have 2 successes plus any lucky 7s. No,
Okay.
no 7, but we got a half. But we passed it.
Do you want this? Or
Frankenstein.
all right. So you kill the little critter. Get number 2. Card number 2, please. And I assume this gets discarded to the past because it had the hourglass.
We just get 1.
Fish mollusk. Randomly take 4 cards, 5 if you have the fiery source from the discard, and shuffle them back into the action deck.
We're not desperate for it yet, so there's no reason why not to put it under the
Right.
card, just in case it's like, well, we're going to have to forego the food.
Right.
So,
Okay. I'm cool with that. And then return the other cards, and then switch this with the gold color.
The gold
Gold
club.
12. And what is that? Banish this green card, so that goes to the banish zone. Apparently there is not much more food in this desolate land than you have already found. You realize you had better ration what you have if you want to make it through. Immediately after this card is revealed, one involved character may discard 2 blue hand cards from their hand in order to choose 1 blue hand card in the discard pile and add it to their hand. So either of us can
discard 2
Discard
from
2
our hand to do what again?
to get 1 out of the discard. I don't know if there's anything in there that's that great. At least there's nothing that I want.
Nah.
Alright.
So
So
I'm
that
gonna
was
forego that.
the result of our hunting.
Right, and so notice that turns off the, what is it, the look
The eye,
action?
yeah.
Right, so that action is no longer available, which is right here. The magnifying glass is no longer available there.
I think that whole tile is pretty much done, right?
So that's pretty much done, so
We've
I
got-
will take a...
Come back and swim. Come back and swim.
We've
Come
got
back and
this
swim.
place, and then the
Please
swim
come
thing.
swim. Please come swim. I'm dying.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh, yeah.
well, we'll move. We don't have to spend any cards to do it.
Because
do.
you're coming
We
to
do,
someone.
yeah, we do.
Because it's a 2.
Yeah, but it only reduces it by 1.
Oh, so you only have to take 1.
Yep.
That's good. That's fine.
And there goes a curse. And everybody's there. Oh, we have no fire up there now.
Alright, Haley.
We're gonna swim!
We all have to participate
We all
in
gotta swim.
swimming through frigid water
Yep.
with reefs everywhere.
Yep.
This is not a good idea.
This is a great idea.
This
No,
is
it's
an
not.
awful idea.
We have to take at least 3 cards to get 2 successes.
What are we doing? The anchor thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
To get 2 successes?
Yep.
I don't have any auto successes.
I
so
have
you-
2 auto successes.
I have an auto success.
So we can pass this if we need to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll take 3. And these are
We don't have any
discarded
card
from your thing.
Since we can pass it, we don't have any card reduction. Though we're halfway through that deck.